Hello there, it's the Hidden Hermit with another look at an Eight of Cups. This is the Eight of Cups from the Waite. Now, let me tell you, I'm a huge fan of this card, which you may find strange, but I will tell you why. So there's quite a few cracking things going on in this card. First of all, you have indeed 8 cups, which makes sense because it's the 8 of cups. And there's one missing here. More on that later. You can see this person who's occupying the space, and I think that's quite profound as well. Up in the sky, you've got something kind of crazy going on. Many people suggest that this is a moon, and it's denoting the different moon phases. I personally like to think that this is the moon eclipsing the sun. And, you know, the idea of an eclipse, a solar eclipse, I mean, is kind of profound, you know. The idea that the moon is getting in the way. The moon usually reflects the light of the sun, but in this case the moon is getting in the way of the sun. It's interesting. So what does this all mean? So the Eight of Cups, when the Eight of Cups comes out, I mean, in the Hermetic tradition it suggests indolence, almost a sense of laziness, if you like. And yes, the Eight of Cups could indeed mean laziness. It also could suggest you're cutting your losses. Maybe the situation's just too much and you've decided that actually to remove yourself from that situation. This person is indeed moving away from you. He's got his back turned to the camera, if you like. Yep, I agree with that. A sense of decline as well. So that the sun's light is definitely in decline because the moon is getting in the way. However, I like to think that the Eight of Cups is telling you to go on an inward spiritual journey. So the Eight of Cups, the Suit of Cups could very well mean, you know, your emotional life, happiness, family, but it could also mean something spiritual, which is where we get to this missing cup. I think that this person is going on a quest to find that ninth cup. And, you know, the ninth cup, the Nine of Cups is about happiness. So this person is maybe seeking to complete this formation and find happiness, and the way he's doing that is going on a spiritual quest. A good friend of mine, one of my mentors, suggests that the Eight of Cups is the card of 40 days and 40 nights, that quest into the wilderness to discover oneself, and I like that way of thinking about it. Astrologically, the Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces, which again is another really interesting juxtaposition of astrological influences. So Pisces, you know, that kind of dreamy, ethereal, that inward, very spiritual is Pisces, and Saturn with that idea of discipline, maturity and responsibility. So put those together and you get a really strange mix, don't you? Saturn isn't in any way in its fall or detriment when it rocks up in Pisces. It brings forth a little bit of maturity to that spiritual nature, and I like that. So you're actually you're directing that spiritual ideal to a good end. You know, it's providing the means to get to the end, to understand what you're all about on an internal level. It's powerful stuff, which is why I like it. I also like to think that the Eight of Cups, I like to think that this is the Hermit, you know. So the Hermit, you can think the Hermit is on top of his mountain, and he is that beacon of hope and spiritual learning. But he had to get there somehow, and I like to think that the Eight of Cups illustrates that journey that the Hermit had to make to get to his mountain top. There's that mountain peak, I like to think. Not a great deal of snow, but I think that's where he's going. This is the spiritual journey that he's going on. It's also interesting that this person is dressed in red. So, you know, borrowing a little bit of spiritual fire from the Suit of Wands. I think it all means something. It really does. There's also other things going on, like, say, he's crossed some water to on his journey, so he's traversing that emotional internal sense, if you like, and it's something that he had to do. You know, he couldn't get to the other side unless he crossed his emotions, unless he applied that Saturnian energy to that Pisces energy. It's cracking stuff, it really is. What else can you say about the upright Eight of Cups? all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it definitely could mean laziness, and it definitely could mean a decline of things. Absolutely. Of course, it depends on the question that's being asked. So reversed. What does the Eight of Cups mean reversed? So I like to think that it could mean a return. You know, this is the hermit coming back down from the mountain, perhaps. So yeah, you get that idea of someone returning home. They've learnt their spiritual lessons. This is the 39th day in the desert, if you like, in the wilderness. It's quite a positive vibe, I think, you get from the Eight of Cups reversed. And yeah, this moon is no longer covering the sun. It's revealing its light, and I actually get stuck on the reversal meaning. I because I like it. I like it, and it just gives you a sense that things are becoming a little more clear. Things are becoming, there's a little more clarity to the situation. You've turned that corner. You've done that spiritual quest. You've learnt your lessons. So it's quite a positive vibe with the Eight of Cups reversed, I think. I mean, the cups go from being at the bottom to being at the top. Yeah. So I think it's a good vibe when the Eight of Cups is reversed. But yeah, I do like this. I do like this card. It's a card that I like to meditate on. It's something that I look to. And when it comes out, especially in the Waite tradition, when it comes out, I'm like, right, now I know not what I need to do. I need to go within and embrace that hidden hermit. So yeah, there you go. That's the Eight of Cups from the Waite. A hugely powerful image and a very powerful card, which is why I love it so much. Thank you very much.